harsh jingle jangle of the two-way talk machine's been grooving from sun up to moon time. The voice of the people have spoken and they want to ride on our peace train, man.
Alright, welcome to part number 17 of my DVD collection. Got a lot here. A lot of these are going to be dollar DVDs that I bought at 99-cent store or Dollar Tree. They'll be in slim cases. So, you'll know, which ones. I'll talk about some of them in detail, so here we go. So the first movie we have here is The King's Speech with Colin Firth and Geoffrey Rush. I saw this movie in high school. I remember really liking it. I think it was based, it was based on a true story. Came out like 2011, I want to say. Yeah. Pretty good stuff. As you can see, the cover looks exactly the same inside. And there's the disc. I highly recommend this movie. It's pretty good. About a guy who becomes a speaker, but he has a speech impediment. The Andy Griffith Show. This was released by Television Classics. It has 3 public domain episodes. Andy's English Valet, A Life for Andy, and Mountain Wedding. I didn't even know there were public domain episodes of the Andy Griffith Show. To be honest, show you the disc. It's pretty plain, just as Andy Griffith Show. Yeah, there's the disc. Here's a bootleg DVD from 2003 of someone made of Christina Aguilera videos and TV appearances. I got this for like 50 cents at a library. It has like 37 videos and appearances. Pretty cool. I like Christina Aguilera. I like her better than Britney Spears, so, my opinion. And there's the disc. And yes, it's a bootleg, but I'm sure you can find pretty much everything on here. Online. But yeah, I'll probably upload this, put this on Discogs or something. We'll see. Next up we have I believe this is a Filmation cartoon called Wacky and Packy that aired in like local TV stations. It's pretty good. Of course it's Filmation, so it's kind of cheap. But it's pretty. Alan Menville's one of the voices. He's done voices for cartoons in the past. I believe that's also in the public domain. Jerry Lewis in The Nutty Professor. This is the original. From '63. Yeah. I love this movie. It's definitely a pretty funny one from the '60s. Of course, Jerry Lewis is always, over the top in it. It has a really good commentary as well. Animal Farm. I've actually never seen this, but I've heard good things about it. It's based on a true story. Well, it's not based on a true story. It's more like a novel. But it's a British film. I heard it's pretty good too. I gotta read the novel, of course. They originally I believe this DVD's out of print because a lot of people thought that Animal Farm was in the public domain and they had to quickly pull it because it wasn't. So it's kind of rare, although I heard there's a better DVD of it out there. The First Men in Black. Very good movie. Probably my favorite of the series. It's just really goofy and pretty cool. I think they made way too many of them, if you ask me. Here's disc 1 and 2. Here's, I'll show you the booklet. Got some sketches and info about the movie. You Bet Your Life. Now, I know they just brought this back with Jay Leno, but this is the original with Groucho Marx. It was a pretty decent game show. I think some of the episodes are actually in the public domain, I believe. Yeah, it's got 4 episodes. Pretty good show. I always loved Groucho. He's always been pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. Alright, you either love this guy or you hate him, Jeff Foxworthy. It's got 2 specials. You Might Be a Redneck If and Check Your Neck. Both, I believe, from the 90s. Both pretty good, funny stand-up videos. 1991, wow. Yeah, I always liked Jeff Foxworthy. Some people don't, and I understand that, you know. Yeah, if you're a Jeff Foxworthy fan, I recommend that DVD. Here's another good comedian, Obsessed, with Jim Gaffigan. You know, the comedian who always talks about food? Yeah, that guy. I got this at Best Buy years ago. Can't believe I honestly still have it. Here's the disc. Yeah, Jim Gaffigan, he's pretty funny too. I like him. I got this at a closing down video store. I still have yet to see it. It's called Warpath. Looks like an action movie. Like a weird action movie. From 2000. Okay. Quality independent cinema. We have Daria, his ecology at the TV movie. I bought this thinking that it had like exclusive stuff on here, but it turns out everything on here is on the complete series DVD, so this was a complete waste of money. But still cool to have, I guess, because it's Daria. And I do like Daria. I have a friend who only likes the first season, nothing else. But I have some others who like Daria. You either love it or hate it. Joe Somebody. I still have yet to actually watch this movie. I know it's with Tim Allen, one of his early 2000s comedies, and James Belushi. Yeah. And it's on a flipper disc. Another dollar DVD was this. Dick Van Dyke. 3 half-hour episodes. More public domain shorts, and I think the whole series is on YouTube. It's amazing that Dick Van Dyke, as of this video recording, is still alive. He's like 93 or something like that. Insane. Yeah, same kind of deal. Yeah. 1001 Nights, a 60s B movie that's just okay. I think this came out in 1968. And there's no scene selection either, it just plays in one continuous movie. But yeah. Here's a good Charlotte bootleg I got at our video store called Girls and Boys. And it says DVD, but it's actually a VCD. And my computer reads it as a VCD, so it's got TV appearances and videos. Released by Digital Underground. Yeah. Good Charlotte. Yeah. I like Good Charlotte. Decent band. Little Ghost. I've had this for a long time and I still have yet to see it. But it's one of those like very cheap 90s films. And there's the disc. Hard to do some of these with one hand, so I apologize. I'll probably get rid of this, honestly. It's something I've had just as a bonus. I don't even know why I still have it. It's just this Discovery Channel sampler with Shark Week Out of the Wild and Medicine Men Go Wild. Pushing the limits. Yeah, probably get rid of that. Here's the Jetsons, Microchip Chump. This is a direct conversion from the VHS. It's like episodes of the Jetsons, but they're it's the 80s version. Like the 80s versions of the 60s episodes, so there's like no laugh track, which I rarely hear about. Yeah, the Jetsons, there it is. So if you want to see the Jetsons without a laugh track, get this DVD. It's literally, I got that for literally like 50 cents. Here's okay, you're probably thinking, oh wait, this isn't Tom and Jerry. Yeah, there was a Tom and Jerry back in 1932, which predates the Cat and Mouse by 8 years. I forgot who actually made this, but they were cartoons from the early 30s. That I think they eventually had like to go to court with MGM, and they were like, oh, you know, no one remembers these guys, so the Cat and the Mouse can have the name. So it's the original Tom and Jerry, which I found really bizarre. These are definitely in the public domain for that reason. Felix the Cat. 8 full-length episodes. These are just more public domain cartoons. This is like from the 40s, I think. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to say too much about it. Felix the Cat. Old shorts. Another Three Stooges cartoon public domain thing. I'm pretty sure I have everything on here on some of the other ones. Yeah, 1 hour full of cartoon. It's got 10 shorts. Joe Dorita era. Another Bonanza DVD. This has like public domain cartoon shows, episodes on it. 3 episodes. Showdown, Blood on the Land, and The Gunman. And all the seasons, I believe, are available on DVD. Van Buren Classic Cartoons. This is a great DVD of a bunch of classic cartoons from the 30s. And even has a Spanish version of It's a Greek Life, which I don't know why there's a Spanish version. I guess they need extra room on the disc, but it's still cool regardless. I recommend that if you're into classic animation. Alright, here's a bunch of cartoon compilation DVDs. I believe some of these are, if not all of these, are the Spike and Mike compilations. Well, so at least some of them are. It's called Cartoon Funhouse. For children of all ages to enjoy. Yeah. It's pretty good. And then Great Animation Volume 2. Look at that cheap cover. I know one of these for sure is, I think this is a Spike and Mike one. Like some of these cartoons were aired, like, premiered in Sundance and stuff like that. And some of them are actually pretty good. I wish they weren't in dollar DVDs. I wish they were in, like, better collections. Alright. This one I know is a Spike and Mike video. Great Animation Volume 3. This has a short on it called Monster in the Toilet or something like that. And I kid you not, it says for children of all ages, yet the guy in it drops the S-bomb in it. You have to watch it to know what I mean. But I found that really funny. For children of all ages, yeah, sure. But yeah, a bunch of great cartoons right there. A lot from the 80s. And here's probably my favorite. Animation from around the world. And you're probably thinking, is that Arnold from Hey Arnold? And it sure is. This actually includes Arnold Goes to Church, I believe. I know it's also on the Hey Arnold Complete Series DVD. But this is where it originally came from. It's actually became pretty uncommon for that reason. I found this at a 99-cent store. They didn't know what they were selling. It had a bunch of other cartoons as well. I wish they would put out the two other Arnold claymation shorts, but I don't know if they... I mean, I know they're out there on YouTube, but still. Here's a promotional DVD of Spider-Man I got at a 99-cent store, promoting the Amazing Spider-Man, which was just okay. It's got like a preview of it and some extra stuff. Got that at Walmart. Included a comic, which I don't have anymore, I don't believe. Here's a DVD of a movie from the 61, I think, called The Wild Ride, excuse me, with Jack Nicholson, and it also has a movie called The Violent Years, which has nothing to do with The Wild Ride, but it's just included there. Jack Nicholson was probably 25 here. It's decent. Here's an early John Candy movie, but he's only in it for a brief time. It's got Isaac Hayes in it as well. It's called It Seemed Like a Good Idea at the Time. Although if you remember from my VHS collection, it's also called A Good Idea. May not be suitable for children, yeah, because there's a nude woman in the movie. But yeah, there's the disc. It's alright. What is this? Oh, I got this at Target. This is the best of the Ghostbusters. The 80s cartoon. I think that has like 2 episodes on it. Here's War of the Monsters and Gamera vs. Monster X. 2 public domain monster movies on 1 disc. I think there's remastered versions of them out there. These are the unrestored versions. The Voyage of the Yes with Desi Arnaz Jr. and A Real American Hero with Brian Dennehy and Forrest Tucker. Very, very weird. And there's the disc. Gabby. Gulliver's Travels, or Gilligan's Island, excuse me, what the hell am I saying? Gabby, who was in and has pretty much every short that premiered after the movie came out. Of course it was very short-lived, but it's still very good. I think these are from 1940, and the copyright was never renewed, so they're in the public domain, but they're pretty good. Another animation classics. A lot of stop motion in here that I really like. It's pretty good. I like buying a lot of these animated DVDs. One of the many public domain Three Stooges DVDs. Disorder in the Court, The Brideless Groom, Mouse in the Palace, and Sing a Song of Sixpence. This is from 1999, I think, this DVD. But yeah, these cartoons have been released again and again and again. And there's the disc. You can find them anywhere. I want to get the collection soon. Pocket Ninjas. A pretty bad 90s. It's a rip-off of Three Ninjas. It's not even a real rating. PGM. Yeah. It tried to capitalize on Three Ninjas and it just wasn't that good. Yeah, Pocket Ninjas. Veggietales Pistachio. The little boy that wouldn't. It's alright. This is when Veggietales started to lose me, honestly. I moved on. I think, when did this come out? 2000. Yeah, I was already 12. I was kind of moving on from this kind of stuff. And there's the disc. Advertisement for other Veggietales related stuff. Porky Pig, Porky's Cafe, just more public domain cartoons. S9 cartoons. Digitally remastered, that's a lie, that they're not remastered. If they were really remastered, they would look a little better. I guess they mean digitally remastered from VHS. Dolph Lundgren in The Killing Machine. Dolph Lundgren from the Expendables had made a bunch of movies. I have a couple of them. They're not that great, but they're fun in a stupid way. If you want to just, if you enjoy mindless action movies, you'll like it. Yes, I still need to review this. South Park Season 1, the reissue. Great season, very, very funny. You gotta tell that they were getting used to the characters here, but it's very, very good. It's better than it should be. Unfortunately, this is the Season 1 DVD, and the masters for it are lost, the uncensored audio tracks, so this is kind of how they are. But with that being said, it's still very good. It has promos for it too, that's not on the Blu-ray. I think my favorite episode probably would have to be either Damien or Mecha Streisand. There, you kind of get a mini spoiler for my review. Although I like all of them, to be fair. Ultraviolet, another one of those cyberpunk kind of movies. It's okay. Not great, but not bad. This came out like a year after Aeon Flux did, so it's very similar to Aeon Flux. It's not as good as Aeon Flux. But for what it's worth, it's fine. Here's a great movie, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This has nothing to do with the TV show. It's a completely different story. But I love this movie. Paul Rubens, Christy Swanson. It's great. And Luke Perry's in it. You see that picture right there? That's Seth Green on the left of that picture biting one of the jocks. That scene's cut from the movie, but they never released that cut scene. Even Seth Green's like, yeah, my scene got cut, so I hope they put out that scene one day. Maybe next year for the 30-year anniversary, we'll see. It's just a great movie. I like it. It's not the best movie in the world, and I've yet to actually watch the Buffy show. I think I have one of the Buffy cartoons on somewhere. Veggietales of Snoodle's Tale. I've had this for years and years and years. Yeah. Pretty decent. There's like a Jekyll and Hyde spoof on it. It's mildly funny. Well, oh yeah, the West Side. This is a compilation of a bunch of real-life fights that got put out by this little-known company. I bet if I tried to upload this, I'd probably get banned. But it's like actual fights, bloody and pretty violent too. But I like it. I have volume 2 somewhere. Oh, and you gotta love this. Gangsta Advisory. And I don't think they had rights to use the name. Oh, and but there's a lot of ghetto cars in that too. Oh, this is a Johnny Erickson Tada DVD. This is like Christian stuff. I think this is. I met her once at a Christian camp. She was nice. I haven't even watched this, to be honest. I just have it. But it's an appearance of hers. Mind Snatchers with Christopher Walken and the Paperman. Mind Snatchers was weird, and I haven't seen the Paperman. I got it just solely because it's an early Christopher Walken movie. And there's the disc. Talking Parcel. Don't let the cover fool you. It's not this babyish. It's actually really well done animation. I think it's from 1980, I want to say. I think it's a British cartoon, if I'm correct. It's pretty good. Another one of those cartoons that just got thrown in the dollar bin. And it's really good animation. Flash... no, just kidding. The original Flash Gordon from the 50s. Got 6 episodes. Black and white. It's alright. This is a great movie. Mama's Boy with John Heder. You know, Napoleon Dynamite. And Jeff Daniels. Very funny romantic comedy. I always like John Heder in anything. Got this at a closing down video store. If you like John Heder, then that's a good movie. Still have yet to watch this one, Comic Book Villains, from 2002. It's got DJ Qualls and Natasha Lyonne on it. I heard it's okay. It's not the greatest thing ever. But I gotta watch it for myself. And there's the disc. Here's a bonus disc of Spider-Man 3 that I think was sold with the third movie. Well, it was sold with the third movie, I think at Walmart. It's like exclusive content. It's like a behind the scenes kind of thing, if you like that sort of stuff. Alright, A lot of people are asking about this, you know, they say, is Kimba the White Lion a ripoff of The Lion King? And I have to say, there are very much similarities. But would I call it a knockoff? No. They just happen to be very, very similar. I think Disney sort of got ideas from Kimba the White Lion, but I don't think Disney ripped it off completely. And that's just being honest right there. If you think it's a ripoff, then it's your right, I guess. But I don't see it that much. Like I see similarities, but not completely. What is this? Oh, this is a 1968 DVD. I didn't even know I still had this. It's just like a compilation of a bunch of stuff that happened in 1968. There's the inside, and there's the disc. Another Veggietales DVD. War of the Beans. A mediocre parody of Lord of the Rings, and it's alright. It was back when Veggietales was somewhat still watchable, in my opinion. 2005, I didn't even know it was that old. It's a decent parody. I saw this before I even saw the actual Lord of the Rings movies. Wonder if there's an extended version. I don't know. Foolishness, Skate Bible. Oh, this is some Christian skateboarding DVD. Some jerk off of a cousin gave me once. Not mentioning names, but yeah, I don't really talk to people like that anymore. Let's just say that. But it's alright, an alright DVD. If you like skateboarding. I think there's even a... Yeah, there is. It's like artwork in the back. And there's the disc. Jenna Elira. This was a Christian singer that performed at a Christian camp I was at. And I know her, you know, I'm friends with her online. She's very nice. Always takes the time to sign stuff. There's an autograph of hers, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, 2007. That's my brother. So she signed that to my brother. That's why I have it in there. I think I have another one somewhere. And finally, Your Mother Wears Combat Boots with Barbara Eden. And it actually has one of the David Kaufman, who was the voice of Danny Phantom in a very early role from 1989. I don't know if it's in the public domain or not, but it's in one of these cheap sleeves, I can tell you that. And Barbara Eden's cool in it, I guess. Anyway, that was part 17 of my DVD collection. See you in the next part.